Hello, and welcome to The Last Caretaker. This is an open world adventure crafting game in which you are the last remaining functional service robot, and your mission is to reboot humanity. And this is where you start out. Now you have these really cool things called gravity hands. So if you hold down your left mouse button, you can slide things over and manipulate things.
It's dark and quiet now, but it doesn't have to stay that way. Reconnect the power. Bring this place back to life.
Yes, let's reconnect the power. So now we need to find cables. So we're going to go over to this room to the left and reopen the door a little bit more. And we find our first guy as well. He didn't quite make it. If you hold down E, it allows you to loot everything in your path. I like to walk around and hit all these buttons while you can, because when you finally restore the power, it'll turn on. So now that we have our power cables, we can walk up to this battery and hit E to connect your cable. Now, if you look down at yourself, you hit E again, you can connect it to yourself and recharge. You can see your little power meter going up. Now that we're full, you just hit E again, and we're going to drag it across over here and connect it to this bad boy by hitting E again, and we're going to hit the on switch with another E.
Every restored connection brings us closer to reclaiming our home. We've lingered here long enough, Caretaker. Head to the docking hangar. There's something important there, waiting to show us our path.
Now, I recommend using these lights as much as possible, but if you look down in your quick bar in the lower left-hand corner, number 6 is your flashlight. So you can just push number 6 and it turns on your flashlight. That looks like some more junk, so you could hit E to loot all plastics. Push this on, and don't forget to turn off your light, because that is draining your internal battery. So now that we have that hooked up, we're going to push this button and keep heading forth. I'm really liking this game. There is the storyline behind it. Oh, let's try our gravity gun with this guy again. So hold down our left, and then we're going to push our right mouse click button, and it gives it a little toss. Hold down your left shift as your run. And these little blue batteries that I keep picking up, if you hit your tab button, you can left click, drag and drop those bad boys down here in your lower left holster, and they will recharge your personal battery. And this is the health recharge room. Turn on this light here. If we walk up to this, we could grab the cable, look down, and push E again to connect it to yourself, and you can see your health meter going back up, which is separate from your power meter. So you have a health meter and a power meter. So that is all sorts of very good, useful information right there. Now we have to use this quite a bit, our gravity hands. Oh, we want to pick up any of these cables that we see. Those are very useful. We're going to gravity gun quite a bit here, because we need to get rid of this debris in front of this door. Now, as you can tell, some of these crates I could pick up, and some I can just pick up and toss across the room. Now, if you hit tab again, and you go over to your, I believe it's skills, which it is not, enhancers, that's what it is. Hauling mastery. This is your carrying weight, but this is what we want as well. Efficiency, improving hydraulics. So that means you'll be able to pick up more. So that's a separate trait, it seems. The ability to hold inventory, but also the ability to move heavier things. And that is going to come into play as well when we start diving down under the ocean to get loot, but also when we are walking around picking up these random objects to feed into the recycler, which we will get as soon as we get to this ship. Now you could recall the elevator to take you all the way up easy, but we're not going to do that because on these tiers on the way up, there are some goodies that you could pick up. Plus, it's always fun to throw guys down there. I have learned as well, there's another good tip, that recycling those robot guys, you get a ton of resources out of them. So we're going to pick up this little plant. If you look on the right, it says new discovery, small tree, and new log data. Picked up another internal battery, which is always good to have. This appears to be all that there was on that platform. We looked, there was nothing on that platform, so we're just going to head on up here. And here's our first combat scenario. Let's go ahead and turn this on and look to the right. We're going to pull out our handy dandy crowbar by hitting C, and we're going to go up and hit this sack and the little guys that pop out of it. And we got them all, and we want to keep smashing that until it's gone, or they will regenerate.
It grows back.
Gravity hands that door open again. We'll send him into the other side of the room in a timeout. And here's our ship.
Here she is, your vessel. More than just metal and circuits. It's your freedom. This boat is how you'll reclaim the seas, and perhaps even your identity. The dock systems are offline. Without them, we're trapped here. Restore the power, Caretaker, so we can sail again.
Light the way home. Restore the power to the upper deck to resume operations. And that is where we're going to cut it. There's a few goodies over here that we could pick up for loot. And that's the beginning of the game. I really appreciate everyone checking it out. The link for the Steam demo is down in the description below. Please hit that like and subscribe button and let me know what you think of this game. I will definitely be doing more on it as I am totally hooked on it. I love the soundtracks. I love the graphics on it. It's just an incredibly fun game, and I'm really looking forward to the 6th when it releases. Thank you very much, and I will see you out there in the water world. I hope this helped. Take care.